A drug bust goes bad.
You want to be dead?
A cop is brutally executed.
Wallace!
Now his partner wants revenge.
It was my sting, my responsibility, and he was my partner. And the animal that did this to Wallace, he's mine too.
But there's one man in his way.
All right, tough guy. You want to fight, huh? Come on.
An ex-special forces hero turned vigilante who's out to protect his sister from the same murderous drug lord.
What do you know about this man?
He's her brother.
Find him. Find her. Kill them.
Now these two rebels are face to face.
Man, they got my sister, they're gonna kill her!
So you want to start a war?
Yeah. What would you do?
They're joining forces, and the battle's about to begin. Billy Blanks, Roddy Piper, Bobby Phillips, Matt Berman, Nigel Bennett. Back in action.
You should know what the group is called.
Perfect.
BAM.
BAM.
Big ass motherfuckers.
As I previously stated before, I'm going to go back to the whale. The whale is action. What movies are we teaching? Action, well, C tier, D tier, Z tier. Yes, Z tier exists. I'm probably
This is like a Q plus.
Nah, this ain't a Q. No, nigga. This is what I call a good old C tier movie. You know why it's a good old C tier movie? When it gets to a dark section of the movie and Billy Blanks show up, the cameraman goes, "Should we put more lighting on him? Nah, we'll pick him up." That's when you know it's a C tier movie, when the dark skin niggas just
No,
I'm
downgrading it. I'm downgrading because
you cannot downgrade it for two.
Spoiler. Wait. Spoiler. This nigga walks around the whole time oiled up with a slave hairline.
Oh wait, the movie we're talking about is Back in Action, starring the great Billy Blanks and the even greater
Rowdy.
Perfect. You got to look, and I always mention this to be an asshole. A Canadian. I say that to be a buck. This shout out.
But yeah, dog, Billy Blanks is a legend, bro. So more Tybo tapes than anybody else in history. Because he was the only nigga selling Tybo tapes.
Before I go into any of that, if anybody don't recognize the second voice you're hearing, that's my boy DK, who is going to be on a bunch of these episodes with me. Nigga, do you know the catalog of bad movies I have prepared for you? You don't know. You over here trying to give me good old B-tier movies. No, nigga. You know how I cut my teeth? Do you know how white people say, "Hey, three black geeks. All right, they're one of us." You know how we did that? Nigga like me saying, "Hey, crackers, I'm a black person. I'll watch this terrible movie with you. Hey, he's one of us." What do you think about those cops?
See, the way I thought you did it was I thought you just stood up on top of a really tall hill and was like, "Hey, y'all want to nig it up? Bet."
That's what it felt like. Yeah, I felt like a lot of that time. I was like, "Y'all want a nigga here?" Like, whatever. But really though, I got a whole bunch for you. But anyway, I got a whole bunch of shit for you. But anyway, first off, shout out goes to my family member actually, and he's a good fan of Three Back Geeks. DJ One Motion. He said, "Hey D, do these movies." And this nigga, because here's the thing about my boy on One Motion. He trips over the rule that I hate the most when it comes to Three Black Geeks, especially with the fans. And I don't want everybody to hear this, okay? If you say, "Hey, do this movie," and I did it, I immediately stop talking to you. And I know it's mean. It's mean, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit mean. I know, but you know why I do that? Because like, so you don't know me, do you? Now, not first time people that see me. I'm talking to niggas that know me. I'm talking niggas like, hey D, you still doing the 3 Black Geeks thing? I'm talking about motherfuckers that know that I'm still doing it. Hey man, y'all do Set It Off yet? Where you going, D? D, where you going? Nah. You do Demolition Man? Now, you will trip it up when I do this. I just did it. Or you do this. You know what, nigga? I was thinking about, I did it like 10 years ago. You might do that. That's the most you get out of me. So, you know, whatever, man. But anyway, so, but yeah, he mentioned this, and I saw, the first thing I saw, and if anybody looks at the artwork of this thing, the first thing I saw was not just the explosion. Not just the explosion. No, it wasn't one of my favorite talkers in all.
Was it the back-to-back buddy cop stands?
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't one of my favorite talkers of wrestling.
Was it all the excessive bicep?
No, yeah. It was that. And then plus it was Billy Blanks. And because here's the thing about Billy Blanks, he's just so underrated. So underrated.
But let me tell y'all, that nigga went bald for a reason.
Yeah, he had to. Let me tell you now. There's a movie now. And like, here's the funny thing: when it comes to the releases of these episodes, this episode might come out before the episode I'm already doing, and it's called Low Blow. And I'll just give away one of the secrets of it right now. It is one of the driest jury. He has the driest jury curl in that movie, and that was like 4 years prior to this one. So.
Okay, but
in this one, it's
but
like,
this nigga, it's like unrefined cotton is what it's like.
It feels like it feels like, hey, all right. You ever split open a beer? And the stuff inside is not cotton or plush. It's like that weird
plastic,
stringy fiber type.
Exactly.
That's how his hair looks like. Look, if I would have thrown some activator on top of that head, you would literally hear his whole head go gulp, 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 gulp. That's a dry ass head. How you got all that grease on your fucking chest?
You ever seen the meme with a nigga?
None of your hair.
You ever seen the meme of a nigga drinking a whole pitcher of water?
That's what that nigga was like. So look. Now, also it was Piper though. I said, you ain't even with Roddy Piper. I forget that.
Piper was cutting promos all through this movie.
All through the movie. This was in 94. Now, you better with WCW than I was. Was this after his fight with Goldust? Or was this before he went to... Because he didn't go to WCW till like 96, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was 94. God, when was that fight with him and Goldust? Was that 93 or 94?
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Yeah, that was a good one because you know what? I still to this day always laugh at people that always love to bring up that Hollywood that Hollywood fight he had with Goldust.
1996.
Wait a minute, that's when he had the fight with Goldust?
The backlot brawl.
So what the fuck was he doing in 94? Nothing. This. He was still fighting with Vince, I guess. I have no idea what's going on at that time.
He was doing Piper things. That's all I can tell you, bro.
Piper things. What was that, yelling at birds? What are you talking?
Yes, the nigga was healing it up on everybody, exactly like he was doing here.
I think might be like, here, Mr. Piper, enjoy your here, Mr. Piper, enjoy your car from Mavis.
Yeah, in 94 he was a guest referee for Bret Hart and Yokozuna.
Yeah, so he was doing nothing. This was that weird time where Vince had all the legends doing jack shit, and like a lot of people were like mad. And when you
everybody was walking around like, look at the shiny new stars, and then all the legends were just like in early and mid card matches.
This is weird too because
oh my god, it's Tatanka. I haven't seen Tatanka since like May 1993, dog. Like, what do you mean?
Wait a minute. What about Tatanka?
No, I was saying Tatanka. I'm saying like they had like the fucking legends doing like jack shit.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Tatanka come out and open up Raw, and then you won't see him till like November.
No, here's the best one. Actually, it involved Piper. Remember when Atlas came out there as that weird African warrior that he was so proud of doing? He was really proud of doing a whole little Simba little gimmick. And here's Piper. No. Vince McMahon doing what he does best. Well, look at this. Who's this warrior? Piper not selling a damn thing. What are you talking about? That's Atlas. This is Atlas in some weird tribal gear. What are you talking about?
He does the same shit that Taz does now.
He didn't say. Now, see, Taz is different.
Taz has a little more sass, but Taz does the same thing.
Taz learned this from WWE, and this is why Vince kept him on there for so long. And this is why him and Excalibur are so great. Vince allowed Taz to talk a little bit. Taz didn't get good at that until he left WWE, in my opinion.
When he was an announcer on Impact.
When he got to be on Impact, where it was like, let loose, do you, be you. Oh my goodness, dog, he got better. So
everybody just went, you know what? I don't think I miss Don West so much anymore.
I don't think I do, man. Like, man, he just has fun. Just doesn't sell none of this stuff. So especially if you're watching Dark and it's a shit match. yes.
He will call you a bum.
Boy, you're like, yeah. Whoa, wow. I don't think all that was clean, was it? And Excalibur, Excalibur tried to be professional. I said all of it didn't come clean. Come on. You know, you do a suplex, gotta move your leg. Come on, he didn't do shit. He just be cracking up. Excalibur, yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So,
and you know Excalibur want to break the shit down because he's the most mechanical motherfucker in AEW.
Excalibur, like, dude, I saw the botch. I'm not gonna say shit. You can do it. I'm not trying. Look, I don't know if they're gonna fire me,
or they'll let Jericho do it.
He be like this. You know why Excalibur does it? I'll be the nigga they fire over something stupid like that. So y'all ain't gonna. Because of all the people that would get fired for AEW, if it be Excalibur, here's everybody. What did he do? What did he piss somebody off? Somebody.
It couldn't be me. I'd have been like, ew, nigga, that bridge was ugly.
You ain't lying, dog. It'd just be straight crack. I would crack up. Anyway, off that, man. More to the fact that I was like, okay, so here's the funny thing. And I can at least open up the movie with this. Okay, so anytime I go into one of these movies, especially when it's action, I always tell myself, what's the overarching villain trait? Is it drugs? Is it illegal? Like, I don't know, artwork or some shit?
In this one, it's, oh my god, this nigga is weird. From 1989, but it's 1994, so fuck it. Who's gonna tell the difference?
Oh man, all this shit, man. The music's terrible in this. Anyway, go ahead.
And then you have these two guys in a bright blue van pull up and start discussing the drug deal. And for some reason, this short drug dealer, gangster, bodyguard, I don't know what the fuck he is, takes off his jacket and starts waving the motherfucker to the bright blue van out in broad daylight. How are any of these niggas successful drug dealers? And then they pull up. And the conversation they have, this is not how drug dealers talk. All y'all feds, fuck this shit. This sound like the NS. This sound like the fucking the DEA versus the fucking ATF or some shit. Like
all y'all niggas are ops.
Man. All y'all feds.
All of you. The best thing that got me about that was I see something that doesn't match. Why is there a black girl there? Wait a minute.
Yeah, for some reason, like the who I thought was the big bad just randomly hanging out with a black girl.
No. Apparently, one of the drug dealers said, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna take you out, show you what I do." Oh my god! Like, what is it you do? Now, the voice I just used right there. No, it's not how she talks. Not far off it in fucking, like, you know.
No, she talks like an independent black woman in a Tyler Perry movie.
She does. She does. And has the same acting skill as one. Very witty. Oh, babe, it's gonna be so beautiful.
D, I'm gonna tell you this once. I will not tolerate disrespect for Kimberly Elise and her crying face.
Hey, no. I didn't say nothing about her crying face. I ain't say nothing about that. I love Kimberly.
I'm talking about her acting skills.
Oh, no. Kimberly Elise. No, that one Kimberly Elise. Kimberly Elise's acting skill is on the mood of she has two, and I hate to say that like this. She has two avenues. Avenue number one, she just got punched in the face by her husband. Avenue number two, somebody's about to take away her child. It's only two speeds with her. It's always, I'm just trying
to survive.
Just trying to do what I can. And then the other speed, I'm just do what I want. Look, please. I just do whatever I
Oh my God.
Don't know. No. Isaiah.
Oh my God.
Mommy will be here. Oh my God.
I wish y'all could see this nigga right now.
He has two speeds, dog.
Drug dealing in a cemetery.
Well, nobody's going to see it, DK.
Drug dealers. Wait. Number 2. Drug dealers don't talk like that. All y'all feds.
We already talked about that. Yeah.
Also, why is the van blue? Because it's at a cemetery.
Because look, here's the thing.
Because you're supposed to be incognito. It's a drug deal. Obviously, it involves a hearse. Okay, maybe there's a coffin inside. You need a van. I get that. Why is the van blue?
Because the bank. Look.
You know what? Don't even worry about it. Let's leave it because drug deal is going on between these two government organizations who do not realize that they are both government organizations. That's how they talk. I don't give a fuck. All of a sudden, at the drug dealer's car, sneaking up on the black girl is a nigga with blue jeans, a vest, and fucking Harriet Tubman without the bonnet hair.
Yeah.
I said it. And this nigga's like sneaking up on her, and he's not even very good at sneaking up on her because he gets caught almost immediately as soon as he reaches for the door. Okay, and then kills a nigga in broad day. It is a vest, nigga. It look like it is a Friday afternoon. Why do you have on blue jeans and a vest?
Let's stop. Now it's Billy Blanks. Ain't nothing gonna fit on him. You know as well as I do. Much like Schwarzenegger, ain't nothing you gonna put on that coon gonna fit him. Okay? Now, let's go into the vest. Now, I got a question, DK. Just real talk. Do you hate vest?
No, I don't hate vest.
Do you hate vest?
No, I don't hate vest.
As
a matter of fact, you know what? Fun fact, D, I got on a denim vest right now.
All right. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You got on a Canadian Canadian t-shirt. I don't understand that shit.
A Canadian t-shirt.
Yeah, look, they always say it's Canadian tuxedo with the whole denim jump. So I'm just saying you just got the t-shirt on.
Oh my God.
Oh no, you got on a Canadian wife beater. Canadian wife beater.
I got on a Canadian wife beater. I get it.
That works. I get
it.
But that being said, seeing that you're wearing the same thing that Billy Blanks wears, shut the fuck up. So,
no, because Billy Blanks wore the kind of vest that somebody would wear like a fucking wedding reception.
Also, he got an 80-inch chest, dog.
I can tell because the back of that vest was holding on for dear life.
Man, how can you have big titties while not having no big titties at all? Like that's a swole. Really, y'all don't understand how
it's kind of like how you can have girls that's thick with no ass.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Billy Blanks was all right. I got a good question.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take a roid? You don't think he was taking roids back in the day, do you?
This nigga was juicing harder than
had to be
all Roddy Piper other co-workers at the WWE.
But anyway, whatever. Anyway, go ahead. But here's the thing about one more thing about Billy Blanks. He's 245. My problem was this, and I said this, and I'm not bullshitting you. When I saw him wearing all that blue, I said this. Well, you got to brighten him up.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Billy Blanks is top 3
If
darkest
Billy
niggas
Blanks
ever.
couldn't fight,
He
would
is
be
top 3 all time
if Billy
darkest
Blanks
niggas ever made.
Blanks could not fight, this nigga would be the Ahmed Johnson of movies.
I swear, man. If he wait a minute,
for those of y'all who do not know who Ahmed Johnson is, he is the reason as a little black boy that I looked up to Shawn Michaels instead. Because I was like, I took one look at this nigga and was like, black
niggas,
people would not go far in the wrestling industry.
I keep on telling y'all, black folk, do you know how I feel to be a black child and you legit rooted for Ahmed just because
he was
a black? That is, that's hard.
Yo,
that's
hey,
hard,
I will thank Ahmed Johnson for this though. He's the reason that I discovered Harlem Heat.
But there you go.
This nigga was so bad.
There's a silver lining in it. Dude,
this nigga was so bad that I inadvertently found who is, in my opinion, the greatest black wrestler of all time.
So here's the thing about Ahmed Johnson, real quick. I stand Ahmed for about 5 months. I remember really being like for him. I think he lost like somebody random, like I don't know, not Bulldog. He lost to somebody, and I was like,
the most appealing thing about Ahmed Johnson was the name of his move, the Pearl River Plunge.
The Pearl River Plunge. And it's kind of funny. Look at that nigga, like back in the day.
And this nigga was dressed in all red gear, like red tights, red elbow pads, red knee pads. All you see is red straps. This nigga looked like a muscle bound ass dominatrix.
Yeah, he was a scary looking nigga. Here's the funny thing.
Yeah, he walked down the fucking ramp. It was like, call me mommy.
I said mommy, nigga. Oh man, look like a motherfucker. That you better not say you're gay. I'm sorry. You look like you're going to be a victim of a hate crime if you mention it. He looks like one of them niggas.
Ahmed Johnson looked like he retweet Herschel Walker.
Yo, Ahmed Johnson looked like he spent. This nigga went to jail and went reverse hotel. He came out hating niggas.
Hey, remember Big T?
Vote Republican.
Remember Big T?
Big T?
When he went to WCW and Stevie Ray tried to replace him. He tried to replace him with Ahmed Johnson, and the nigga name was Big T.
Oh my God. I don't know.
He was like, only one of y'all could be T.
I don't remember.
They had a match for which one of them niggas could use T in their name.
I don't know nothing about.
I wanted to call that shit the Jim Crow Throwdown.
I did look. We gotta probably look at that shit and redo that. We probably gotta review that for BAM. The Jim Crow Throwdown. Yes, we have to. I gotta find a build up to that match and all that.
Oh my God, this shit is definitely on the network. I tell you that.
I gotta find that shit on the network. The only thing I know about that whole situation, because I don't know nothing about Ahmed and WCW, but the only thing I know was when him and Booker T that was in the ring, and they told him exactly what to do, and then Ahmed clearly forgot what he did. He does the whole little thing. Booker goes flying out the ring, right? Stevie's telling the story, right? Stevie picks up. I said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Booker looked at me and said, "This motherfucker forgot everything." And if you look at the clip, Stevie is cracking up. No, Booker is cracking up. But when he gets up, you see his face like, yeah, he's back in character. But he said when Book hit that floor, he was cracking up like, this motherfucker forgot everything. And look, here's the worst part. I understand it. I get it. TV cameras on. Forget your placement. And, I'm going to let it go. But if you see the box, it's like, yo, Ahmed, you had 3 things to do.
And then like 15 years later, we went through the same thing with Rob. 15 years later, we went through the same thing with Ryback.
Oh my God, yeah. We got caught up talking about Ahmed Johnson in the Jim Crow struggle. What's the next part?
All right, so after the
Oh,
biggest and worst ninja
shit.
ever gets caught and kills a nigga, this nigga jumps in the car and grabs this girl, and she's like, "Ah, what are you doing? Let me go!" Which is typical because a nigga that she does not recognize or did not see just grabbed at her, and
Yeah.
then
Apparently, that's how sneaking up works.
and then the terrible drug dealers find out that the even worse drug dealers are cops, and then they start this whole big shootout.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, there is a shot. I don't know why this was made into like a supposedly relevant shot. The gun battle starts out in slow motion, and a fucking water barrel breaks, which leads me to my next note. Why the fuck is there a barrel of water at the cemetery?
Oh no, the same reason why there was a box. There was a bunch of.
Is somebody supposed to get thirsty?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. See, when you're in the middle of a cemetery, I actually seen what happened.
so if I'm just chilling there dead, niggas gonna have a shootout.
Yeah,
I mean, by the way, Back in Action built that shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just saying. I don't know why you're the one asking these stupid ass questions. So you know.
Wait, I almost forgot something though. But
You're
before the gun battle, when they exchanged the drugs, I will give them kudos for this. They pulled out a casket, and there was a man in the casket. It was like, "Who's the guy?" And he just said, "A friend." And I thought they put the drugs in the body because this is the 90s.
Yeah.
And that shit is disgusting. And niggas in the 90s just did disgusting shit for no reason.
It's called being edgy, sir.
Yeah, it's called being edgy. But instead of putting the drugs in the body, they put the drugs in the pillow that the body's head was resting on. And I will give them kudos for that.
No, you can't give them kudos for that because that's not kudos. That's more, well, yeah, but it's more of like, well, I give the movie this. You didn't do the predictable thing. So I don't know. That's yeah.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's kind of what it is. It's like you didn't do anything stupid. Here's your participation ribbon. Here's a quarter. Go buy yourself a gumball. I don't know.
See, it's a good scene now. Get on my back. I'm an action director.
For some reason, a big nigga with a knife ran up on a nigga that got shot.
Yep.
And stabbed him. He just ran up on him. And why would you run up on a nigga that got shot in the middle of a gunfight and stab him?
Gotta make sure. Have to make sure.
Like, I get it. He a cop, but y'all shot the shit out of him. Y'all shot him in the back.
No,
he is not. Y'all shot him in the back. Like, and y'all didn't shoot him in the back. They shot him in the middle of his back.
That was
like he was not gonna live.
Message. That was a message that was being sent, sir.
So you gonna risk friendly fire to stab a nigga in a gunfight? We still don't know who the fuck this girl is.
Oh no, we don't. No, we don't. Luckily for us, and I will explain this scene. Luckily for us, while in that car, while all that wind was rustling through that stiff ass jury curl of his, she was like, "Wait a minute, where you taking me? I'm trying to get you out of there. I can't, like, why you doing this? You're my little sister. I'm the only family you got."
I know this nigga did not shoehorn important exposition in an argument that lasted less than 20 fucking seconds.
Nah, dude, look, movies always have a creative way of just stuffing in exposition for no reason.
But you skipped over a part, D.
What?
You forgot that before the end of the gun battle, during the gun battle, you forgot that the nigga that got shot looked like Rick Rude for some reason. And the nigga that shot him looked like Bret Hart with an Uzi.
These motherfuckers that, they're wrestling in the AWA back in the day where he knew, like, hey, I remember you. Hey, you know what I'm doing, a movie? Are you going to be in Los Angeles?
Like, this is something like Roddy see a nigga in McDonald's and be like, hey, you're one of Ganye's boys.
Like, yeah, no, I remember you. Like, yeah, come on over. Yeah, I get to punch you in the face.
Yeah, and then they just like, yeah, just give me a minute. I got to finish this shift real quick. You said you wanted a large fry?
Hey, Roddy, I'm doing good. Hold on, foreman's looking at me. Sorry, sir. You ain't right, D. So how long you been a security guard? You know that's the truth.
He probably asked that question on set too, in front of everybody.
Or this one.
Wait. And for some reason, one of them is a banker.
All right, Patrick's here. All right, Mahoney's here. Yeah, Greg's here. Where's? So Terry's not here. Okay. An hour later. Hey, Terry, that was your chance. No. I know what you're still doing the coke. And you're still not giving it. No, this was your shot. Bye. I guarantee you, one didn't show up.
Also,
one was like,
also
one got
during the gunfight,
excited, did a party.
you forgot to mention that the knife nigga had a gun on him. The scene after the argument where they were in the motel and they were talking to their drug dealer boss, and then drug dealer boyfriend is in the room and he's talking to the dude and he's telling them that they might kill him, and the knife nigga shows up with a gun and shoots the already shot nigga in the bed. So you telling me that you could have just shot the shot nigga, but you decided to run up on him and risk friendly fire?
Look.
And stab that nigga. You could have been the shot nigga in the bed.
And this is what I keep on telling people. In 80s movies, this makes sense. This makes sense. Also, it's so funny how they got to do extra shit to show you that they're villains. And that's what it was to me. You know what I mean? The one part I have to talk about is right after the scene in the car where Billy takes what we found out is his sister home. And I like how she immediately just goes for the TV. First off, she just runs right to the TV, sits there, turns it right on. And she's like, how long gonna be here? You're gonna be here as long as I want you to. Oh, you big and bad. She said, you big and bad. Mr.
Special Forces.
Now look at you.
And I'm like, more fucking exposition.
I was like, now look at you. You drive a taxi. You think you better than me?
Because remember, she said he loves me and I love him.
Yeah.
All I thought was drug dealers do be making good money sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
And then I was like, she is kind of fine.
She is kind of fine. She is actually higher than he should.
but like she's like 90s no booty black porn star kind of fine.
You know what? Look, I forgive all the black women that didn't have butts in the 90s. Okay, didn't have. Look. I'm not. Butts, but it was just I'm not hating. Like, you know, the hashtag little cheeks get eat. Like, whatever. But anyway. Look. No. It's this simple. I've been saying this on 3 Black Geeks. Chicken in 2005 started being processed way differently. So that's all I got to say. like
there's something in the water.
Something in the water. It is. No, I'm not even. No, that's the truth, man. It's something. The hormones they started using in these bovines. Now, that's the word I wanted to look for. Bovine. The hormones that they put in this chicken and the beef, and let's just be honest with you, the hog has been good to the nigga. So,
you sound like Dr. Umar when he was building his imaginary school.
Nah, man, the hog has been good to the nigga. No, remember, come on, man. Look, at least show some respect to this fake motherfucker. At least he don't eat hog. Come on, man. Damn, man.
That's because he built like a hog.
That's not a good one. That's not a good one. And you know that's not a good one, DK. I'm ashamed of you. You should say he's built like a school. Flimsy.
Whoever came up with these garbage ass camera angles need their ass beat, because everyone was either glare, lens flare, or wash the fuck out. And I was like, y'all can do so much better for 1994.
Wait a minute. You got that? I got darkness. That was my problem. Was the darkness?
No, that was Billy Blanks taking up space. That's what.
No, that was Billy Blanks absorbing all the sunlight.
Exactly.
Dark hole nigga. Anyway,
and then my thing is like they oiled this nigga up at every scene. I was like, God damn.
Event Horizon ass darkness.
Like, I was like, damn, this the whole time he like a sweaty ass runaway slave. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Man, he got the energy of a nigga that's like, I've been out here all day, huh?
Well, he got the
I've been pulling this all day now.
He got the aesthetic.
I'm making sure it's all farm. Make sure
he got the aesthetic of a nigga that's trying to run away to Delaware.
I keep on telling people this, yeah. Somebody was like, two things. Number one, like, we've been coming over this phenomenon of 3 Black Geeks lately about all these 30-year-olds looking like all these 30-year-olds in movies looking like they're 55-year-olds, and niggas who are 20 having full-on mustaches and AARP cards already, like back in the 80s and 90s. It made no sense. And I was like, two things. Number one,
because like
but it was
niggas
two
in the
things.
NBA was just like balding at 28. I was like, yo.
It was two things though. If you noticed it too. Number one, shape ups. Shape ups saved a lot of men back then. It really did. It really did. But the other thing is this one, and it's not so much our fault because you see on our generation and kids that are around now. You notice this with our two generations. You notice this. We just stopped making niggas a certain way. There's no way around it.
Yeah, because we
just stopped making niggas a certain type of way.
Yeah, because we got the fucking patch update.
Yeah, we did. And number one of the patch updates is besides 95% of us being vaccinated at birth, then all of a sudden got the nerve to say go non-vax. Besides that, we stopped preparing. All of us aren't built for slavery no more. All of us. We stopped building niggas like that around about 1966.
Uncle Cleotis ain't around no more.
I mean, yo, man, we stopped making these all right, boss. I made sure all the chickens is in. We stopped making them niggas around a little bit.
Nigga, was that John Coffey? What the fuck? Like the drink, but not spelled the same.
I made sure all the horses in. Can I has me some grits? Them motherfuckers, man.
Some boomer is gonna hear this and be pissed off.
All right, so I just want to make sure I just have all the hog moles for me and my family now.
This nigga said hog mog. I'm done.
Hog moles, yeah, nigga. Come on, nigga. Look, nigga. You're technically from the deep south, technically.
You're right.
It's some type of weird way. Technically, you're from the deep south. Give me something. Don't say how many grits. I took that off the plate, nigga. Come on, nigga. You know you got one that's good and
you gotta throw slavery. Look, you gotta throw the collard greens in with the fucking smoked turkey necks. You feel me? With the cornbread, and you gotta let the cornbread juice touch the collard. I mean the corn. You gotta let the collard green juice touch the cornbread a little bit. Throw in a little bit of mac and cheese. You feel me? With the yams, and if the yams touch the mac and cheese, it's a wrap.
Telling you, see, this is what I'm talking about. We stopped making girls the same way. That's why they can't make those things no more. Now a lot of them can't. You gotta be taught it. We're losing recipes,
nigga.
I am look. Let me make it very clear. I am against that thought, that train of thought.
I was about to say, D, your wife is literally like 2 years older than me, and she cooks exactly like that.
Yeah, and she will even agree. We losing recipes. It's the truth. That is the actual truth. But I did bring this up, and even my wife go, yeah, you got me there. Hey, I got a question. You remember how we always made up jokes of who made the collard greens? Ha, 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 ha. You know, a lot of them mamas taught their daughters how to cook. We did not take that into consideration.
Yeah, you gotta earn. That's real though. Like you gotta earn collard green arms.
Yeah, I know. You gotta sit with grandmother. If that's the problem, there goes, circle back. It's the problem. We're not sitting down, lose a recipe.
We lose a recipe.
Like I said, I put that with black men. Like, man, we're not this and that no more. Like, shut the fuck up. But there's a part of D. We losing recipes.
I mean, I feel like that's fitting. How Billy Blanks was dressed like the last slave to escape from the South, and he got the secret cookbook.
I swear to God, this nigga looked like he was about to run over the. It's like this nigga had a message from Frederick Douglass in the middle of the Civil War. Is you Mr. Douglass? Yes, I am.
I got a message from the Union.
I has a message from the Union. It says the Emancipation Proclamation. Pow, pow, I got a question. Now, everybody that heard me say that, how much sweat did you say? Because let me tell you that this is the subject matter we're on right now. Billy Blanks and sweat. Let me tell you something. Billy Blanks is so I love Billy Blanks. I really do.
This nigga was like shiny. Awesome, this nigga was like stag beetle shiny.
I mean,
Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard the term. White people better not ever repeat this shit. I don't know if y'all ever heard the term blurple.
No, white people love saying blurple. Oh my god,
white people don't need to be saying blurple. That's the fucking problem.
You know the worst part? I will give white people this. They know they're not supposed to. I had one of my good friends who's been on the show. Mo, my boy Mo. My boy Mo Pornay, married a black chick and all that. That's the reason why we let it go in the first place. But I remember he said, I don't know if this is going to feel racist to you guys, but he was blurple. We just cracked up. Oh man, like yeah, even for white people, I don't know. That's kind of derogatory.
Nah, that nigga was like, housefly black.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, the best part of his blackness. The best part of this dude's black.
I need y'all all to understand that I'm dark skinned as fuck, so I can talk like this.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Me and DK, man, we kind of dark, man. You know, yeah, we darknesses. You know, we're darknesses type of dudes, yeah. But Billy Blanks, no, Billy Blanks is a motherfucker to strip butt naked and hide in the shadows, and we're all fucked. We're done.
Honestly, he almost did that shit in this movie, but
he would have benefited if he just.
Also, wait, can we talk about that? Wait. We need to keep going because I need to talk about that part.
Wait. Are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Are we talking about the time they was in the time we was inside the chop shop? Are you talking about that one?
No, the shitty apartment.
Oh, wait. What you find out in the first opening scene is that Piper's partner is killed in it. Piper at the same time is he's the big agent, and you're on the case. You're a rogue agent. Like,
bro, I'm just trying to get the guys. I was playing movie trope. Take a shot.
Yep.
Off the rails, cop. Take a shot.
I know, man. And then
rescuing my sister from drug dealers. Take a shot.
I got another take a shot for you. Not only does Roddy Piper has to deal with this, but he also has to deal with the media. One feisty reporter, played by a guy, not Bonnie Smith. That's not her name. God, she's been in a bunch of stuff by herself. But that being said, but she's a reporter that wants the hot scoop. Now, DK, as a thing we do here at Three Black Geeks, you have to say hot scoop. Now say a hot scoop and scoop with it, okay? Say hot scoop.
New flashy reporter with a hot scoop.
No, hot scoop. You gotta say scoop.
Oh, scoop.
She's getting the hot scoop.
She's getting the hot scoop. The lowdown.
The scoop. So yeah, that's her whole thing. She is played by, God dang it, I just had her name in front of me. She is played by Bobby Phillips. Bobby Phillips was in a bunch of stuff in the early 90s because she looked pretty dang on good. Because this is the early 90s, women didn't have a voice. Still kind of don't now, but we're not going into that. Yo, and yes, D is a firm supporter of women having fucking rights and all the rest of that shit and all the rest of the good shit. Having not only just having rights, but also having equal footing to men. I want women producers. I want women directors. I want women writers. I want women that know the women experience. So when you write stuff for women, it's perfect for women. That's the way I am. And that also being said, let's just keep it real. There's only like 6 of y'all that are doing it.
Oh my god.
And only 2 of y'all probably doing it right. Anyway.
That's why we got this feisty little fireball of a reporter.
Yeah,
getting a hot scoop on a drug sting gone bad.
Now that being said, DK, let's stop. Let me stop at this one point real quick. You knew she was fucking him, did you?
I was like, they gonna fuck by the middle of the movie.
I was like, they by the middle of the movie, and what you come to find out, they already been fucking. Ooh,
yeah, I felt bad because I was wrong because the girl and the drug dealer ended up fucking before they did.
I know, right? But still, but
because she snuck all the way over there to see his dumb ass, and he just sat there with a gun behind a pillow. Get out of here. Leave. This shit was so anticlimactic. He's just like, leave. There's no music.
No music. Yo, Billy. So what ends up happening is that the gang ends up taking Billy Banks' sister because Billy Banks' sister, trying to find Billy Banks' sister because Billy Banks' sister looked like she Billy Banks' sister and her boyfriend are 2 loose ends that need to be fucking clipped. And I actually don't disagree with that. So
and we find this out because we get our first glimpse of the big bad in conversation with one of his lieutenants, and guess who's there? Knife nigga.
Knife nigga, as I like to
Also,
call
all the
him.
drug
Well, as I like
dealers,
to call him, color me bad. Yeah, he had them color me bad glasses on, looking like what's her face and looking like Miranda and motherfucking Spider-Man with the glasses.
just got off the video. Just got the video shoot for "I Want to Sex You Up."
I know, right, man?
But look, this is when I noticed something. All of these drug dealers talk like mildly gay vampires that are trying to flirt with each other without flirting with each other.
I know. Please send the cocaine.
And they never specify what drug. It just say the stuff.
It's always like, we will send all the product across to America. What is the product exactly? Oh, the product is good. No. What is the product? Oh, the product is vast. The product is all around us. And don't worry.
It's naturally grown.
And I would never.
So is it weed? No, it would never be something as trifling as marijuana.
No. Is it cocaine? No, because I'm pretty sure it's cocaine. Why would it be cocaine? Because the only drug that's lucrative that you're going to send that much in Keys, and especially during the 90s at this rate, especially in Los Angeles, I don't think it's heroin.
Let's be honest. It was heroin. It was heroin and it was Quaaludes.
No. We're all wrong. It's the toughest drug of all. Flaming hot Cheetos. We should have known that. Actually, you know what? No. See, hold on. It's 94. God, what was in 94 that was addictive that we ain't got right now? Oh, the original
Fruit gum.
God, no, we still make, they still make Fruit Stripe gum.
Why? It only lasts like 4 seconds. They should last 2 chews. Hey, this shit kind of, I'm done with it.
Oh man, it's a Zangy orange. Well, that's the end of that roller coaster. I have to get
right.
All right, everybody.
I'd be waiting for it, trying to catch it. I'd be like, wait for it.
Oh no, see the juice.
It's kind of tangy. Wait, come back.
Yeah, the juice gonna hit me in the mouth. See, this is how. This is how we got. This is why a generation of millennial girls are really good at blowjobs. I'm gonna get all the flavor out of this fruit stripe gum. Some CEO, some perverted CEO. Yes, do it, children. They're children. Yes. Ew.
Millennials learn to suck dick by trying to get the flavor out of fruit stripe gum.
Yes, sir.
I cannot explain to you how preposterous that sounds.
How preposterous? Do you know how many ghetto kids got fruit stripe gum and kept getting it for some stupid reason?
They tried to break into the house and then he fought them off. And they were what I can only describe as Zumba ninjas.
Zumba ninjas?
Because remember, these niggas had on these bright 80s sweatpants.
Oh, yeah.
And Billy Blanks was in his underwear fighting these niggas off.
Oh, yeah. Zoom.
And then he picked one nigga up like over his head and slammed him into a wall. And I was like, this nigga, this is what Power Rangers would look like if Power Rangers was growing up. Like if Zach was growing up in the 90s, this is what Power Rangers would be.
So you mean to tell me, well, actually, that's not too far off. Let's think about it.
Neither are the hairlines. So
neither had hairlines. And there was been a couple episodes where Grease, a little blue magic would have made Zach a better man. And they refused to give it to Zach.
Zach wasted the potential of his wave game in fucking Power Rangers. And don't get me wrong, I love Walter Jones. I do. I really do.
Did it give me about the niggas with the Zumba pants? As soon as they showed up and I saw the Zumba pants, I said this one thing, because there's a wrestler in this movie.
There's several wrestlers in this movie.
Here's the thing. I get that if we're going to put Roddy Piper in a movie, if you're going to put Jet Li in a movie, have him high kick somebody. If you're going to have a certain act, if you're going to have like, I don't know, Tony Jaa being that, you let him do Tony Jaa shit. So what do you do if you get Roddy Piper? Well, that's simple. Have him do wrestling moves. This nigga
he remember when he fought
Billy
Blanks in a bar?
Oh no, we fought Billy Blanks in the bar. Hit that nigga
like,
with that running lariat.
He was like, I hate that karate shit.
I hate that karate shit.
And then
I totally love. Look,
and then he got in an argument. Not my favorite part though. When he got in an argument, one of my favorite parts of the movie, which happened around that time, like when he got in an argument with his sister, and she was like, "Are you crazy?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, what?
I like how they. Yo, here's the thing. I like how when they started fighting, when Billy and Roddy started fighting. Here's the one thing. No, Roddy doesn't win this fight. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Why do you keep trying to give this nigga an advantage? Like he had a shot down.
Right. They had to have the police stop him from getting his ass beat.
Oh my god, man.
But look, there's one thing I want to go back to that I just
I
forgot about. When the drug dealers are having their conversation, the head drug dealer, this nigga got a what looked like a diamond pendant on his collar, and that shit looked like the fucking Sobe lizard. And I could not take my eyes off it the entire scene. I was like, this nigga rocking a Sobe lizard.
See, I get it. I've been seeing the memes too. I didn't look. I will be look. While we're here, I'll say it. D did not appreciate Sobe while we had it. I didn't drink Sobe like that. I didn't appreciate it, and I wish I did.
Because the first thing I thought was, of course she ran away. How else are we going to start the fucking plot? We need somebody to chase.
So then, not only did she leave her house, but she leaves the house and she
goes to her drug dealer boyfriend.
Go right to a drug dealer boyfriend, and
who's waiting on her with a fucking pistol.
Here's the thing. If we shows up there with the pistol, they try to do this whole little sexy thing. And I'm thinking to myself, stop. Just, you don't have to.
It was the most unappealing sex scene that I've seen since The Room.
You don't have to. It wasn't that bad. No, The Room was rape. That was rape that we saw in The Room, okay? I do not know how to explain that to everybody. That was a rape that we
Actually, the only way you can explain it is...
But when they have the little sex scene on that shit, right? I was thinking about something, and I said this. Hey, D, so is she going to do something incredibly Caucasian for her color? I think she will. Don't worry, we can run away.
I was like, bitch, you gonna run away from drug dealers in the 90s?
I'm like, yo, that's hard. I know. Look, here's the funny thing. They didn't have the internet. That's how scary they were. They didn't have the internet and they could find you. That's all I'm trying to say.
Like, these niggas knew that drug deal went wrong before that shit went wrong.
Kill that motherfucker. Second you find him, shoot him. Shoot him in the face 3 times. Then the bitch 3 times.
You didn't say it soft enough. Because remember, he's a fucking weirdo. And also possibly a mildly gay vampire.
Yeah. Kill them. Shoot him.
As his Sobe lizard twinkles in the sun.
I know, right? Do you have I like how Piper is pretty much getting to know what's going. Like Piper gets involved because Billy won't sit his ass down because Billy is determined.
Special forces.
He's determined, and in his mind, in his delusional mind, somebody has kidnapped his sister, and he knows the gang that did it. So this nigga, Batman style, goes to each one of their hideouts and each one of their businesses.
In the worst fucking detective move ever.
This nigga single-handedly Frank Castles almost all of this gang. Yeah,
wait, you forgot. He asked around for these niggas by name like a dumbass.
By name.
Almost got stabbed twice. I was like, first of all, he got a sneaky drug sister. that was my first thought. Sneaky drug sister, because she's dumb as fuck. And then they started playing this weird synth. And then there was like this pseudo warriors thing underneath the overpass. And I'm like, what gang just hangs out under a fucking overpass?
Easy. Super gangs.
And then this nigga, and then he takes out one of the gang members out and sneaks into the gang. How do you sneak into a gang?
Do you see how dark he is and how dark it was down there?
Nigga, it wasn't dark. It was barrels all over the place burning.
I want to laugh because you acknowledge the burning barrels.
Of course I acknowledge the fucking burning barrels.
The burning barrels. I can see down in this alleyway. Well, don't worry.
And then
somebody threw something inside that barrel.
To make it even weirder, they started playing chicken.
Yeah.
They played chicken with like these old jump cards. And then when the chicken game was over, like I'm pretty sure one of the niggas died and nobody cared. Nobody responded. Nobody went over
died in this movie.
And 2 niggas exchanged money. That was it. These niggas played chicken. A nigga died. and they exchange money. I was like, what kind of gang is this? Like, y'all niggas just kill each other for fun? It's not gonna be a gang left when y'all done. And then they all circled around him randomly. I'm like, if y'all knew he was there, why would y'all let this nigga think that he snuck into a gang? Y'all are the worst gang ever.
Hey, they found him.
No. He showed himself.
Found him.
I was like, this shit got to be out of like Grand Theft Auto, like San Andreas or some shit, because this is the worst fucking gang I've ever seen. And then they had a nigga, and then not only did they try to jump him and get their ass beat, then they had this big nigga come out of nowhere, and this nigga is clearly in his wrestling gear, trying to be a biker. And I'm like, no, nigga, you are not in this gang. You are clearly a wrestler. You are the mid boss. It's okay.
I like how that mid boss shows up later on in the movie as a sub mid boss at the end of the
right
in the boss rush in the movie.
And then this one I was like, big nigga mid boss, take a shot.
Yo, he had to deal with him. That yo, man.
And then they gave Billy Blanks the best shot that you could possibly give Billy Blanks during that fight. A slow motion kick. And you know what? Chef's kiss. That shot was beautiful. It was the best shot I've seen in the entire movie. It was perfect. Too bad it lasted like 2.5 seconds.
And too bad it was kind of dark too.
It was really fucking dark.
I know, man.
Yeah, for some reason, all these niggas were surrounding them, and they were surrounded by barrels, but the fight, it was slightly darker than the rest of the scene.
Well, like, you know, that's what happens when you have a fucking walking solar eclipse walking around in a denim jacket. That's what usually happens. Speaking of which, nigga
also, like, I still can't figure out why that nigga was dressed like that. Like, was he supposed to be like a hired hand or some shit? Like, was he new to the gang, so he didn't know the attire of like fucked up jeans and a hoodie? Not just a hoodie, a fucking, what do you call it? A flannel hoodie.
Mike, yeah, we've been over this. What are you wearing? I'm wearing my Bahamas t-shirt. That's the problem. And my slacks. That's the problem. You know what we want here at Fightco. At Fightco, you have to have torn jeans and a torn shirt.
So next time, maybe leave the Banana Republic duck shoes at home.
These are not Banana Republic. These are just some shoes I just picked up. Dude, if you get some fucking sneakers, something, boots. I don't give a fuck. Don't bring them.
Yeah, run down to Kmart and grab some Champion shoes. Thank you. 1994. Yes, I did that.
Champions? Yeah, Champions. Yeah, there would be at Kmart. Yeah, 94. I think you did pretty good. I think pretty good. Yeah.
Thank you.
You see, children, Kmart was the target of the 90s. Except it smelled like Pete.
You know what's funny? Kmart was the target of the 90s. The target was the Kmart of the 2000s, and now Walmart is the Kmart of the 2020s.
I'm sorry. Not Walmart. Walmart is like, you can't prove that. We got groceries. Kmart, what y'all have? Man,
we had tires.
We had a Pizza Hut in one of ours, man.
We had tires and we had a garden section.
Man, our garden section was the shit. You couldn't say nothing about that.
For real, come get you a shed.
There was one nigga leaning on the garden section of Kmart real hard. See, that's the.
Hey man, you gotta come by Target, man. I got my brand new grill from here, man. It was like $130.
Hey man, I went over to the kids section. It's weird that they got the girls and boys section.
Oh, that's one thing they had too. They had the summer toys on lock. You need a pool noodle? Take your ass to Kmart.
Hell yeah.
You need an inflatable pool? Take your ass to Kmart. You going to the beach and you forgot your bathing suit at home? Take your ass to Kmart.
It's like that. Hey,
bottom line, take your ass to Kmart.
He's like this. Hey, yo, man, I'm beside the Target, man. I'm trying to get my daughter some shoes and shit. So they just mixed in the boys' underwear with the girls' underwear, huh? That's weird. I love how people who don't have kids just love it. Oh my God, that's so progressive. Parents, why do they do this shit?
Now I gotta dig through all these goddamn underwear to find the ones my kid wear.
Look, DK got a daughter. I got a son. Do you know how frustrated it is to be in the wrong section of a kid's section? It's like, all right, nah, this is
Right.
girl shit. You over here
Right.
like
You're looking for girl shit. You see like some fucking
DK pulling out all these video game reference shirts, confused as hell.
I was gonna say, I'm going through Underoos trying to find some Doc McStuffins panties because my daughter's a fucking diva.
No, like this, Dad. These is Power Rangers. I can't find your shit. Why? Like why?
No, not Power Rangers. Not Power Rangers. Look, just take the big bag Beetleborgs and be happy with it, okay?
Dad, I don't want that. Why you can't give me Dr. Stuffers? Because Target want to make these white people happy.
And Kmart only got Sailor Moon.
like Target want to make all these gay people happy.
Target want to make all these what? Shut up.
Like want to make all these gay people who ain't going. They want to make all these gay people who are not going to adopt kids happy. I have seen niggas flip over that shit. I say that I'm joking with it, but I have seen niggas who are legit flipped over this crap.
Be like, damn, calm down, nigga. I got lazy and put all the underwear in one place. Chill.
Like this. Dad, D, that don't piss you off? Nah, why? Because my son said, hey, Dad, I think that's for girls. Oh, yeah, you right. And Dad, why the V-neck so low on this?
Why the V-neck so low on this?
Anyway,
and they go to the junkyard and they have another slow motion gun battle.
Which is weird in this one because I like it because Billy in this one just straight up murders at least two guys who I'm just gonna be real. They're not a part of that gang. They just so happen to turn wrenches there. They're not really about beating nobody up. You know why they got? You know what happened there? They turned around and you roundhouse kicked them.
They got knocked the fuck out for just standing there. They probably work for the junkyard. They probably ain't even know nothing about the gang.
Exactly. I felt bad for
and then they had the nerve to get into a car and then do the shittiest witty banter I ever heard.
Yo, why this motherfucker here be like? I like this shit because he threw that one nigga down that oil well pit, and I'm thinking about myself, he broke that nigga's shoulder. That dude don't even.
That nigga just work here.
Man, I was just trying to change oil, bro. You ain't shit. This is what black people can't.
Look, and then Billy Blanks. I'm gonna tell you how invested I got in this movie. Billy Blanks asked Roddy Piper the one question that set me over the edge. Mind you, all this ridiculousness I talked about, and I was still hanging on, but this part set me over the edge. And Roddy Piper just slammed on the gas, was trying to lose the other car, and Billy Blanks says, "Are you crazy?" I was like, "No, nigga, you the crazy one. Remember, your sister asked you earlier."
Because here's the best part. This is something that we're leaving out, and I don't know if we're leaving this out, but every time Billy gets done kicking these drug dealers' asses, he leaves behind on the wall terror.
Every time in spray paint, I was like, "This nigga's the worst vigilante."
Spray paint?
Ever.
No. Remember what he did at the junkyard? No. Remember he took one of the blow torches and did that thing. And Piper asked a question I said, you really are just a vigilante, are you? Get out of my way.
No, that's not how he said it. He said no. That's not how he said it because he said it like he had a mouth full of ding dongs. Like he was like somebody caught him eating a little Debbie cake. He just stuffed that in his mouth.
Get him away.
Get him away.
Like, dude, we on the same. But I love how Piper like, dog. Like, what are you doing? You're just doing Batman shit at this point, dog. Because you killed at least 19 people.
And then, like at the end of the shootout, like they get seen by a chopper, and I'm like, what the fuck is this chopper doing?
And I was thinking to myself, I hope nobody finds out what happens. Oh, it's a news chopper. Got to find out. They know for a fact Roddy ain't do this shit by himself.
You know when we find out? Right after we find out that Roddy is blowing the reporters back out.
Yeah. Which is like, of course. Yeah, and the part that I love about it was she was like, I'm not going to tell nobody. You can't tell nobody.
And now it's on the news.
I'm like, yo.
Oh yeah, no, because that clip didn't make it to the news.
Yeah, it didn't. They just knew about it. He was like, I know it was you, bitch.
And then, and meanwhile, Billy Blanks is continuing his slave hair rampage. And all of a sudden, this nigga got a new outfit. He got like these dark green olive pants and like another vest.
Well, you see, you know,
another vest with a hood on it this time.
Well, you see, man, when you got DLC, you can use it.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, are these your special forces clothes?
Yeah. I think that's the
that's a special forces skin.
I don't think that's on. Actually, let me take it back. That ain't DLC. This is a straight to DVD. This is a straight to VHS movie.
No.
You get that when you beat the game.
It's an unlockable. It's an unlockable.
It's unlockable. That ain't DLC. No, chill, nigga.
And don't forget, he also runs into the only nigga in the world that actually dual wields pistols.
Yo, man. No. You say dual wheels pistols. No, Billy Blanks took it to the next level at the last scene in the movie, though.
I forgot about the last scene.
But
we're still at the junkyard, and then we're still at the junkyard with Billy Blanks, and he's continuing his rampage. And then the next day, we find out that Roddy's blowing the reporter's back out, and then Billy Blanks shows up in his special clothes. And gets another slow motion kick, so I have to take another shot because not only am I taking a shot for that, I'm taking a shot for the missing sister. I'm taking a shot for the buddy cop scene in the car with the shitty ass witty banter. I'm taking a shot for the slow motion kick that this nigga did while he was in his special forces attire. Like at this point, like my liver is failing, and I was in the Air Force, so you know I've done a lot right now. I've done a lot at this point.
Like, yo,
no one should drink this much rum straight.
But here's the thing. So Piper
breaks into the weirdo villain's house.
Yeah, he breaks it. I like how the weirdo villain there. He's like he said, what do you say? Smoke is bad.
Yeah, he was like just naming like shit death. For like a healthy lifestyle and shit.
Death. I am something else. And he just snuck up on that Bama.
Yeah, he put a gun. This is my thing. He put a gun to the acupuncture nigga. Like, what did the acupuncture nigga do to you?
I like how the acupuncture nigga got the fuck up out of there, though. I do like how he got about.
Oh yeah, he wasn't stupid.
Then, so the big bad
Roddy does something that's incredibly illegal and possibly dangerous, and he takes needles and just starts randomly sticking them in this man's head.
But then commences what D likes to say, probably the best fight scene in the movie. I have seen a lot of one-sided fights, but here comes Color Me Bad trying to pull up on Roddy Piper. And let me tell you something, all of Roddy Piper in Jim Crockett Promotions shows up.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking Georgia Wrestling. Roddy Piper shows up,
and this is about the time that we get Roddy's first slow motion, which was a drop kick.
Yo,
and it wasn't a Randy Orton drop kick or an Okada drop kick. It wasn't a Kurt Hennig drop kick. It was more like a Lex Luger drop kick.
This is what you call standard 80s drop kick. You know
it was a Lex Luger drop kick.
It's just like, yes. Meaty, you know what I mean? Like that's how you do that. But they ain't the slow motion you want to talk about, DK. Slow motion you want to talk about is when you got that nigga in the headlock in slow motion bulldog. When he did the slow motion bulldog, I'm gonna be real. I thought he broke that nigga's neck. I thought he broke that Bama's neck. Piper putting this nigga on the grill, start flaming his nuts. Says you're under arrest. He remains silent.
I'm sorry, D. I have to say one thing before we get too far ahead of ourselves because I did say I was going to say something about the vehicle choices in this car. I mean, this movie.
Wait, what's up?
I don't know if anybody noticed, but in the beginning, after the gunfight, when the SWAT team shows up, they show up in a blue and white ice cream truck. Mm-hmm. Now, they only show the truck from the front, but you can tell it's a fucking ice cream truck.
Why? Because it looked like just painted on the side?
No, because it looks like Home Depot built a Brinks truck. That's why.
You can tell like the panel was still on the side where you can open it up.
It had the fake plating. It had the fake plating on the bumpers and shit. And it had the big radiator in the front. It was a fucking ice cream truck. And then the door slid open on the side. I'm like,
still saw the Raphael sticker in the background.
That's why they had the trees around it like they did, because they didn't want to show you the giant speaker on top. Like that, like nobody wants to hear a SWAT team coming in there.
That would be great.
If a SWAT team came to my door like that, I'd be fucking terrified.
One dumbass nigga.
These niggas coming to take all my bluebird. I'm done.
But you know one dumbass nigga. I'm getting some nigga. Y'all want some? I'm sorry. You should know it, but anyway.
No, for real. Because if police run up on me and they playing the ice cream truck music, not only am I gonna leave out the house, I'm gonna stop by the fucking the truck and then I'm gonna leave $3 and I'm gonna leave a note for a Choco Taco.
I don't know, man. I don't trust it. I don't trust an ice cream truck if it ain't got a busted ass speaker or it sounds like the.
I don't trust ice cream. To be honest with you, I don't trust ice cream trucks without bulletproof windows.
I don't trust an ice cream truck if it ain't playing the Tetris theme and it sounds like it's dying.
You sound like a Game Boy having a stroke.
Yeah, I don't trust it. If it sounds like that, it's got some bomb ice cream on that shit.
Like I said, if the shit don't have no bulletproof plating on it, I don't trust it. If your ice cream truck not good enough to have been robbed at least once before, then don't ask me if I want a bomb pop. No, I don't. Because your Sonic ice cream probably melted and the gumball's probably hot.
I'm gonna keep it more for DC because this blew my mind. I didn't know they did this in DC like that. But if I go to your ice cream truck and they don't sell backwoods, no.
Excuse me?
They the feds.
What?
They are not selling.
What did you just say?
Feds.
What did you just say?
I forgot that some ice cream trucks do this. But if you're not selling backwoods in your ice cream truck, I don't trust you. You the feds, nigga.
Backwoods in an ice cream truck?
When I moved to the granted.
Wait, D. That is fucking brilliant.
Nigga, now granted, I was living in the trap at the time.
But can you imagine having the munchies and you hit an ice cream truck and they got leaves? Like,
do you realize that was one of the reasons why D said this dumbass line that I cannot believe I said? And I said, I quote unquote love the ghetto. So that's what I said when I realized that shit. Because I remember Ange like, we need some roller. And the ice cream truck rolled up and Donnie was like 4 and I wanted to give him something. So I ran over there and some girl, hey, let me get some backwoods. All right. I was like, you sell backwoods? Yeah. This is what God bless black people. One thing that gets me is that he finally rushed your boy. He thinks he got him because he's like, hey, he killed my partner. That's the reason why Piper decided to beat the living shit out of his ass. And it killed me because, of course they got it, the big bad.
But the thing is,
the big bad says, they ain't big bad saying
but they ain't really kill him. They wrote him off for a couple weeks so he could, debut with DX. That's how do.
I'm sorry, debut with DX. Who you think that? Who?
So he look like Rick Rude?
No, he didn't.
The cop that got shot in the back, they look like Rick Rude.
The cop that got shot. No. Nah, that looked like an extra on Young and the Restless. I'm sorry. That's a nigga I'm sorry. That looked like a motherfucker that had to go to a.
No, that nigga
went to that looked like a motherfucker that was going to a lawnmower convention the next day. Okay.
Nah, that nigga looked like he wrestled in FMW in the 90s.
Oh man, it's like at least we got about 3 UWF wrestlers in this bitch. I know we do. Yo, man.
At least three of them on the WWE network in the archives.
I mean, they somewhere in there, man. Yeah, they somewhere shooting around about 91, 92.
One of them got a
match with
one of them got a hidden gem match with Chris Jericho or something.
Well, like one, he's like
Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
I can't. Oh God, man! This is some random episode of Nitro. Like there he is.
Big Buddy Bruiser versus Mick Foley.
Nah, it's not that Cactus Jack. It's like something like that. Something. James.
Nah. It can't be Cactus Jack. It's got to be Mama Foley's baby boy.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, enough of that shit. I like how even with his henchman arrested, he goes, he will be out in the morning. No. He's like this. He's going to jail for a long. He will not be in there long enough for you to do anything. And of course, he takes him to jail. And of course, he's out in the morning time. But luckily, Billy knows where he's going. Billy
because
knows his
slave
next spot.
senses start tingling.
Yeah, he pulls up on these three niggas who are just chilling. This is a gangster. This is gangster kind of D. But these motherfuckers are just talking like,
no, this ain't gangster. This is some shit that would happen in an episode of Dick Tracy.
This is like, it is. Because what happens? They sitting down, they're playing cards. Next thing you know, pow, 1, pow, 2, pow, 3. All three of these niggas hit the ground. They all yelling this shit because Billy Blanks walks outside their door and starts firing away. Next thing you know, they're like,
he only hit one nigga now.
No, he hit all three of them. He hit all three of the dudes, and he
he did hit all three. He hit all three. No, it was 4 of them. He hit all 4, and then they hit the ground, and then he was talking to him through the door.
And this is
what
he
I'm
said.
not gonna hurt you. I just want information.
No.
Then, remember,
Hold on.
Yeah, because
he said this important thing. He said, and I quote, he's like, I wonder where my sister's at. Like, we don't know where your sister's at. What are you gonna live? What? I said only one of you will live.
He did say that only one of you will live.
All 4 of these niggas look at each other.
And then one nigga pulls out a gun and shoots the other 3.
My nigga the blue says, pow, pow. Gets up hobbling. It's just me. Billy Blanks then goes. Billy Blanks then jacks this nigga up.
Wait. Before we get any further, I gotta point out my favorite line in the whole fucking movie. Who are you? Because I was like, that's the audience right there. Who are you? Who is this nigga?
Oh man, this nigga with all the might.
Also, I just want to remind everybody that the whole time that Roddy Piper has been doing his thing, I've been screaming, nigga, that's illegal. You a cop.
Yo, this nigga Billy jacks my man up. And he tells him, tell your boss all this information. All right, I will. And tell I was here. All right. He then goes to gun button this nigga and lets him fall on the ground. Best part is when the boss gets there to see what he had, he was like, I don't know.
Special forces nigga at a mobster poker game. D. Mm-hmm. Special forces nigga at a mobster poker game.
Okay.
That was like that. Like, just I want you to close your eyes and imagine that, and tell me you would not see that exact scene.
Yeah, the way it played out too, rolling up, shooting through the door. You're damn right. So check this out.
Out here dressed like nigga. Out here dressed like Silk the Shocker.
I know. Okay, so no offense, DK. I just want to hurry this shit up. Let's just skip to this part. Real quick. So I like how through all of this bullshit that's going down, the sister contacts Piper's Pipey. See what I did there? But anyway, he contacts his girlfriend reporter, and because she's the only reporter in that city, you see, and. And she calls her up to say that
she's literally April. She's April O'Neil.
You ain't lying. So because I hate to say it like this. This whole plan reeks of a black girl that is so naive. Okay, all we do is just tell the reporter is that we just want to be a couple. We just want to be free. We don't want to be around drugs no more. And they'll just let us go. That reeks of a dumbass black girl. I'm sorry. This whole plan reeks of a girl named
that, ladies and gentlemen, is a black girl that grew up in Miami Lakes. I'm sorry, the girls that grew up in Miami Lakes, but like,
that's a girl that grew up in Bowie, Maryland.
Bowie,
Maryland, nigga.
Yo.
Bowie, Maryland.
Hey, it's such nice houses in Bowie too.
Oh yeah. And we produce the finest of dumbass light-skinned girls. I'm not calling her dumb.
That's so mean.
Look. Now, note, everybody, I'm not calling her dumb, but she is the queen of light-skinned girls from that area. Her name is Maya. And let's just be honest, there's a bunch of you niggas who haven't seen her since 1999 still going, man, she bad as fuck.
Hey, look, I've been simping for Maya since Take Me There.
I don't like Maya because I said this on Three Black Geeks several times because she reminds me of every girl from Bowie. I have nothing against her. Let me make it very fair. I think it's amazing that she only did 2 songs and yet people treat her like she
what
did.
What you mean 2 songs?
2.
What 2?
2.
What 2?
I'm gonna give her Best of Me because that joint goes.
Okay.
Of course, I'm gonna give her All About Me. I'm gonna give her first 2 albums, which is pretty much all she deserves, in my opinion. I think nobody would disagree. And yes, she had to save the song from Silk the Shocker from messing it up. So that's a tough task to tell any woman in R&B to do. You know what I mean?
Kudos that's true because like Silk the Shocker was hands down the worst rapper in the history of rap.
I mean, Silk the Shocker's whole verse came in there and just fucked that whole song.
Like y'all think Blueface can't find the beat? You think G Herbo be off beat? No,
Herbo is not.
Herbo's not off beat though.
I don't know why niggas. He is, but he isn't. Okay.
You know what's weird? I was listening to a Herbo song and then I heard
cadence. Is this his cadence?
Yeah, it's his cadence. Because like one time I heard him hit the 1 and then I heard him hit the 3 and then I heard him hit like the 2 and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And then he just started hitting the 4 and then he started hitting the 4 perfectly and I was like, this nigga knows exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, some people know what they're doing. Blueface is just talking. I'm gonna run up on that bitch and come and quick brumming. I did like tell him what he said, man. 5 niggas running out of the back, and so I just came with him. And you're like, yo, you're just talking. You're just talking.
Bro, right now, he's the most successful rapper on Cash Money.
I don't understand.
Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know that?
No, I did know. That's what's so funny. Currently, technically, I love that. Well, D, technically.
So technically, historically, you are now talking shit about my favorite label.
You're talking about my favorite label. Here's me. You're still over there. Shut up, D. I heard you. It's like this right there. This is what you can get on D. For me, say like you listen, you still like Cash Money. D, ain't you the one that's defending EA on all the video game episodes of Three Black Geeks? And D will respond, "Fuck you." Yeah.
I will not deny my love for Juvenile albums or BG. Also a free BG.
So fuck Turk, right?
Turk been out, first of all.
Second of all, I will be honest with you. This is D. This is just D because I grew up in that era and I know it very well. Man, Turk was a beast. You're lying. You never heard one album from Turk. Stop. That's like telling me that Tony Yayo could have beat 50 Cent in a battle. Stop.
No, actually,
you're just standing.
Thoughts of a Predicate Felon was only an okay album.
You know what? I didn't like it, but I knew people that stand. They stand that joint, man.
That's because Tony Yayo was a nigga in jail. That's why. That's all. Because Tony Yayo was a nigga in jail in the early 2000s.
That's why dumbass. That's why New York niggas kill me. New York niggas want Max B just to come.
Max B.
God, man. Niggas want
Max B confuses me.
Oh my god, Max B started this shit.
Some songs I hear Max B and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then some songs I'm like, damn, he actually kind of did that.
He could have did something big. I understand why they wanted.
Not even that. I was like, damn, maybe Dipset would have lasted a little longer.
This nigga didn't decide to follow.
Max P could have stretched out Dipset like 3 more years.
I mean, he could have went over the motherfucking talking to Jimmy. I don't want to talk.
Why you sound like the Dipset cartoons?
Hold on. But I want to talk to Jimmy right now. Jimmy. Right, man. We do have a past together. He would have patched things. It would have been better. Anyway,
Oh my God.
but I like how, like I said, this whole play, and the best part about it is she's saying, we just want to be together. Looking at her boyfriend. Her boyfriend got this look like, bitch, we about to die.
She's like, but we love each other. We'll love each other the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives is like 15 minutes from now.
Yo, so of course, Billy Blanks and Piper at the fucking bar, and guess what comes up on the news?
His dumbass sister.
Next thing you know, next thing you know, Color Me Bad, his goons jump on April O'Neil and drag her away.
Ooh, I want to tie you up.
Ooh, hit you with this gun, bitch. I was thinking about torturing because I'm a 90s villain. Seriously, he's a 90s
I'm a
villain.
90s villain?
No, seriously.
Yo, for real, this
Hey,
nigga look like he would be
DK.
the bad guy on the Saved by the Bell after school special.
Hey, I got some. What is that? It's a needle.
This the nigga that's so.
No.
Wait. I'm
You'll
finna
do
date
this.
myself.
You'll do
I'm
this.
finna
You'll do
date
this.
myself. Oh wait, D. Hold on, because I'm finna date. I'm finna date myself for this joke, but I'm so proud of it. Listen, that's the nigga that sold Jesse the caffeine pills.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Saved by the Bell, you're welcome.
I'm saying,
Pay me. Peacock Network.
Peacock Network. Nigga on an obscure podcast.
Nigga on an obscure podcast.
Holla at me, bitch.
Play my music.
NBC Universal. Come get me.
My new single out right now.
Yo, why did you pick the worst picture for it though? Not
First
real
of
life.
all,
Not real life. No, not real life. But the picture that you do.
First of all,
yeah,
I
you
love
can only
that.
see me. You can
First
only
of all,
see
I
me.
love that art.
No. I'm not talking about the new one. I'm talking about the one you just do for that. Yeah, come look at my new single. Why is the worst album cover? It's like you in your underwear doing something like that. Ashy knees and everything. You look like the worst SoundCloud rapper ever.
I got wait. I got on Nike slippers with ashy toes.
It's not even. Here's them. I don't think it's a gimmick. I think he's just broke. Oh God, sir! You know, look, we're going to say no.
Wait. Pull up in an infinity. Wait. Pull up in an infinity. Actually, it's an artistic choice.
Like this. Look, we're going to say no, but look here, sir. Here's $20. I think. I look. No, I'm sorry. We at NBC Universal have standards. Now, if you excuse me, we're going to. I can't think of that anyway. But yeah, like I said, it's.
Now, if you'll excuse me, 6ix9ine has a surprise album coming out tomorrow.
Oh my God, yeah. So I want to sex you up, then goes over to my boy's house. I love this because the homeboy's like, hey girl, you ready to go? She's like, how do I look? Trying to look all sexy. And I gotta be real. Yeah.
Like, bitch, we on the run.
Exactly. Here's my thing. She's cute. She right there when you said bitch, we on the run. Yeah, we on the run. What's your problem? Next thing you know, kick in the door, she screams, he shoot this nigga dead in the shoulder. Pow! She's on there. Ah! He runs over to her, gun in her face. Here's me, shoot her.
You can't kill me. My brother's in the special forces. That's all I can think.
Shut the fuck up.
That's all I can think.
My brother's gonna kick your ass. Then it becomes what we all been waiting this movie to come. See, DK, the reason why I like these movies is because they all have video game tropes. And one of the video game tropes that they use very hard in this is that we're on the last level. And of course, the last level is on a what? A boat. A cargo boat.
We've been through the mini boss. Now we're at the sub boss.
Now, finally, we get to this. We finally get to this scene where
we are fighting. We are fighting Heihachi before we fight Ogre. Tekken 90s reference. You're welcome. Tekken 3, baby.
Yeah. No, Tekken 1. 94.
But I was talking about Jin fighting True.
Wait a minute, it's 96. It's 96, right? We're on 96, right? This movie was made in weird.
The first second was 94.
Yeah, the first second was 94. So wait a minute, this movie was 94, right? Yeah, this movie's 94. Yeah. Yeah. I got to make sure. I don't know why. Yeah. So yeah, first second, yeah.
And all this started with a nigga And all it started with a nigga throwing another nigga into an active volcano.
Okay, look, that's not real
And it
canon.
all
Okay?
ended with a nigga throwing another nigga into an active volcano.
Then it also ended with his grandson seemingly dying but growing demon wings. Oh my god!
I mean, did you really expect Jin to die? The nigga literally beat a war god the last game.
Then
He summoned, then beat the hell out of a war god.
And don't forget about the one where his son actually came back from the dead and they fought each other, and all of a sudden the son let the father die. Kazuya!
Isn't that like Tekken 4?
Look, no, like don't forget at the end of that when he left him to die. And my favorite part, Kazuya! Beep 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 beep. Naughty!
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that? You know what's crazy about that? The Tekken series ain't even over yet. That was the end of the Mishima saga.
No, actually, that wasn't. No, it wasn't. They kept on going. Remember after that?
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Like Tekken isn't even over. There will be a Tekken 8.
No, right there where you look, right there. Like, yeah, after that, all I remember was Oscar had some nice ass titties after that. So I didn't really kind of focus on really the storyline of Tekken anymore.
But you forgot about Lars.
Wait, his son, his 15th,
his illegitimate son, yet somehow uncle to Jin, and still like Kazuya's little brother, which also makes him Lee Chaolan's little brother, since Lee was adopted by Heihachi Mishima. Yes, the family is as complicated. Yes, I do know all the lore. Yes, Tekken is my favorite fighting game series. Guilty Gear Clone was in a close second.
Ew. How did you? All right.
Hey, don't talk shit about anime fighters, dog.
Anime fighter. I talk shit about anime fighters all I want to. All right. Anyway, look, check it out. Look, we at the last scene of this movie. We at the last part of this movie. So anyway, they sneak up on board. Piper gets caught like a dumbass, and then commits to getting his ass whooped by the villain and the sub boss.
Mind you, it looks like Piper is going through everything that you would go through in a wrestling match. I'm pretty sure I've seen his hand signals at least once at this point.
I mean, at this point, man, like he's getting Joe. Color Be Bad is lighting this nigga up. He's lighting this nigga up, and so.
Ooh, I wanna beat you up.
Now you probably tell yourself, so D, what about the reporter and the dumbass little sister? Well, very simple. Very simple. The big boss said, no, we're going to do something personally torturous to them. That's very unnecessary. Both of you girls know anything about acupuncture?
As his Sobe lizard twinkles in the moonlight.
As you know, acupuncture can give a release of pleasure, but it also can give excruciating pain. One of those speeches. I know that wasn't word for word. People that know this movie,
just imagine a bald-headed white man trying to sound cultured because he went backpacking in Europe for like a week during his freshman year of college.
You're doing too much. You're talking to a white guy that got two friends from South Africa, so he's trying to have his own little accent to sound like them. That's what that is. So as he's about to acupuncture the shit out of these girls, Billy Blanks is dealing with the sub boss that he had to deal with the first time, except this time, which is great because Billy breaks this nigga down. I mean, he's like punching, and to give this big motherfucker, he's not dropping. And I thought to myself, hey D, you know who's his exact height and his exact weight and looks nothing like him? What, D? Drew McIntyre. Oh my God.
Did you just call Billy Blanks Bobby Lashley?
No. God, no.
Also, it's crazy. It's crazy how it's crazy how much I actually like Bobby Lashley now.
I know, but here's me. No. Billy Blanks is way more coordinated.
Oh, but yeah, D. Around that time when Billy Blanks is fighting the sub boss, the whole time I'm sitting here thinking, can you picture Billy Blanks as Jax in Mortal Kombat?
You know what? I feel that Billy Blanks, if we're going to do a movie, and we're probably going to do that with DJ Sue, but I don't know what we're going to do. We got to do that movie, but it's Billy Blanks in TC 2000 where he's playing a robot. That's a real thing.
I wish you could see the grimace that came across my face.
I'm pretty sure you did, and we're gonna do that shit. We're gonna do that shit eventually. That's on the list too. That is on the list too. But anyway,
I was hungry, but I don't think I am anymore.
But anyway, so I like. Look, so finally, he sets this nigga on. He like it's so funny. He sets this this whole little trap on fire. All these cans explode.
Wait, which is especially relevant because if you remember, he did set that nigga dick on fire earlier.
Oh yeah, he did. So now he set his dick on fire.
Yeah, when he snuck into the gang, when he snuck into the gang and they was fighting, Billy Blank set his dick on fire.
You know, there's two people that had their dick set on fire. Him and Color Me Bad.
Yeah. Something about setting somebody's dick on fire in the 90s that made a quality action movie.
Something about a fried
Last Action Hero, you know what that shit was missing?
Fried
somebody's
dicks.
dick on fire.
Fried dicks. Fried dicks. Cajun penis.
Well, technically,
charbroiled.
Technically, it was Arnold's movie, Last Action Hero, so it would be Austrian, so it'd be Schnitzel.
This is your last episode. This is your last episode. That was the only thing I was missing. That Schnitzel. You are banned, sir. Yo, so
you just gonna make me. I thought I was a 3 Black geek.
So anyway, drums explode. Everybody's like, "Oh shit!" Piper gets free, and then commences beating the living crap out of Color Me Bad. So you're probably saying like, I mean, he starts whooping his ass. So at this point,
this was his hot tag, by the way.
It was his hot tag. He starts rolling on that nigga. So what's going on outside the ring, D? Well, Billy Blanks is playing best lumberjack ever because this nigga at this point is dual wielding 2 submachine guns.
No, you know who this nigga is? He is Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas. What outside the ring just rolling niggas over?
Yes.
Yo, he's just like, I need like all these bad guys just show up with guns, blah, blah, blah. And Billy is just one piece of all these niggas. I mean, just get everybody. It is so crazy with all the explosions going on. Unlike
the rest of y'all, Tony dumped Tony, that is not his name. Billy Blanks, that's how basic this nigga is. Billy Blanks has dumped all of his stats in the dexterity. So he is shooting the shit out of people. Yo,
so you probably tell yourself, hey, D, did something stupid happen? Oh, yeah. See, the whole time we got to see April O'Neil give these little light sidekicks the whole movie. So her and Black Girl have a moment where it's like, kind of girl power, but not really. It's weird.
Yeah, it was weird because, like, if you take this girl and you compare her to, what was that girl name on The Living Single? It was the real naive one.
Who? Kim
the light-skinned girl.
Kim Cole's character?
Yeah, Kim Cole's character.
Yeah, I know who. I forgot her name. Forgive me. I forgot.
Yeah, she's basically Kim Cole's in the head.
Yeah.
In Living Single.
Yeah, she so basically, so all that going on, your boy, the villain, the villain pulls up. Like, hold on, not the villain. No, hold on, I ain't get to that part. The best part happens. Finally, Color Me Bad is like, come on, kill me. Piper had with the knife, with the machete. I'm sorry, not knife, machete in hand. Click, cuts this nigga, drops him, and I'm thinking to myself, satisfied now.
Lethal Weapon did it better.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't think about it. Did they get that from no, they didn't. Well, whatever. Anyway, you think everything seems to be fine, but no, Billy's sister is caught by the villain. Oh no, what's going to happen? And Billy walks up, shirtless and everything. Got to give it up to Billy. With all the crap going on, despite the dry jury curl, despite the fact that he can't act, I will give him this. He has an 8-pack.
And the whole time I'm just wondering, Billy Blank's scalp must not sweat because he got all this sweat on his body and no moisture on his head.
None at all, man. That's impossible, man. Much
You
like
on a boat in the water. It's fire. You sweating. How is your head this dry?
we're drinking, nigga. We do whatever we can. So now I thought to myself, we're dealing with a villain who is I wouldn't say bad, but I think you can get him because he's just an artist. Or
Basically, I want you to imagine a worse John Malkovich.
Yeah, this dude is just—he's not that clever.
John
man.
Malkovich's eccentric mannerisms
Dude,
and
you're a
his
low-level-
way of speaking to someone as if there's some lower form of existence. And I
Yeah.
want you to take all the charisma out of it.
Now,
And I
also-
want you to
yeah.
replace it with some guy that looks like he should be an extra in Frasier as a patient.
Actually, he kind of reminds me of if Q from Star Trek had a lesser life form of himself. That's who he kind of reminds me of. Yeah. Star Trek reference to somebody.
For me, it was like somebody took Kelsey Grammer and made him watch Christopher Walken tapes and then gave him a lobotomy.
So how does he get out of this situation? His sister is caught in his arms with a gun to her head. How does he get out of it? Billy throws his gun in the air. The villain looks at the gun go in the air. Billy takes out a gun from his bag, points at the villain. The villain still looking in the air. He shoots him almost like he unloads the whole clip.
If this was a realistic situation, that nigga would have shot the girl dead.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
His sister would have been a human shield.
No,
Billy Blanks would have been dead.
No. Special forces
on a boat.
DK, I understand you were ex-military, but you weren't special
forces.
You weren't. I know. No, you were what they call a biznotch. That's what they would call you, not me. I respect you. You're my friend.
That's everybody that's not that's everybody that's not special forces. Special forces. That's the hierarchy actually. Special forces and then biznotch.
I thought you was going to actually say this very clever joke. D, I'm in the Air Force. I've been called way worse. I was ready for that clever.
Are you serious?
Nigga, I'm in the Air Force. I was called way worse than that.
It could be way. I could be Navy. I could be Coast Guard.
So see, everybody tells me the Coast Guard gets it worse. I think the Coast Guard, they probably do. I don't know.
I have seen exactly 6 active duty Coast Guardmen in my entire life. 6. And the only reason I knew that is because I think 4 of them were like taking Japanese.
Or I was going to say they always all take Japanese. Are all of them gay? No, D, just most, not all, man. Come on, man. This is kind of a fraternity thing with their gayness, but
Also,
I'm gonna let them do it.
I would like to say that their uniforms, they just look like Dickie overall.
I will say this though, DK, and you're still. Let's just say the worst of the worst happens in this situation. Earth is involved in some type of space war. Are you realistic? I hate Trump as much as you do, but them uniforms is dope. And it sounds like a dumbass name now, but I say this to everybody, and I will give Trump this.
Rename it the USNC and I'll reconsider.
But think about it. I will give Trump that. Give it 200 years. We will. I'm with the Space Force. That's going to sound so prestigious.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Sense.
This is not Starship Troopers. No, it's not. After I hear Space Force, every time I hear
apologize to Mr. Verhoeven now.
No,
you apologize to Mr. Verhoeven now.
Every time I hear that shit, I hear, would you like to know more?
You apologize to Mr. Verhoeven now.
Don't get me wrong. I love Starship Troopers. I love the fact that the book takes its time out, especially. I mean, no, the movie takes its time out, especially to laugh at the book.
Yeah.
But
Pharaoh, I
all
love
I'm
how
saying
Pharaoh was
is
like, you
the
know
Space Force
what?
is a
Nah.
dumbass name. It's a dumbass name. All they did was repurpose. What the fuck is the name of that? I forgot the name of the fucking base. It's Van something. Anyway, all they did was repurpose the Space Command base and fucking give them new uniforms. And I was like, what are they supposed to do?
It's supposed to make us feel good. We're gonna kill some fucking Martians.
The thing is, like, nobody owns space and nobody's allowed to put weapons in space.
That's the best part about that. And here's Trump. But what about the Gleamion? What about the Gremlin?
What about the Grimleons?
What about the Gremlions? They're looking at us. They're laughing at us. You know what? Yesterday, I asked somebody, Gremlions, they don't take it seriously.
We see you watching from Jupiter.
I like how he picked Jupiter to be the planet that they're actually on.
Well,
He doesn't do what me.
Technically, they're on Io, but you know, it's
He doesn't do what me. He doesn't do what me. Me and Eris, we love being funny with it. We don't try to say no moons. No, we go for some planets that ain't been found yet. Look, man, the people of Grimlax 8 are. You just gotta
planet CX5, you know.
The Von Hoopians.
The Von Hoopians.
There's got to be some weird thing. You like, look.
But my thing is like, why did the villain?
Like,
but look, why did the big bad fall for such a dodgeball tactic?
I like it.
Something you do in dodgeball.
I like it because not only does he get lit up with all, not only does he get 50 cented, but he gets this.
No, because he got hit. No, because he got hit like he got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
Shut the fuck up. I hate, you know what, DK? I hate y'all later half 80s niggas because for some reason y'all just have to bring a 50 Cent. I have no.
You know why, D? You know why? Because Get Rich or Die Trying was the best debut album of all time.
You better stop that. I'm tired of this shit, man. Everybody know Dark and Hell is Hot was way better.
It's Dark and Hell is Hot was a great album.
That's what I'm saying. Look, we can debate this at a later time, sir. But the most important thing is this nigga got MK. He not only gets shot, he falls off the ship. Ah! No, he doesn't say anything because he's dead. He just falls onto his car. And I said to myself, there's a car underneath that. Like, luckily he fell off the car, man. Billy Blake's looking like a badass, hugs his sister, and I think to myself, this would have made more sense if that was his ex-girlfriend or some shit, but you know what?
I was thinking that too. I was like, this would make more sense if it was his ex-girlfriend.
Motherfucking Piper, they find Piper in the motherfucking ship. He's on the ground like he just went 90 minutes with Ric Flair.
Wait, D, I'm gonna ask you a question from the standpoint of the audience of the podcast. Did the white girl run up to him while he was hurt and try to talk to him?
Yeah.
That's how tropey this movie is. Take a shot.
Yeah. But I will say this: the best line comes at the end of the movie where he like, yeah, I won't see you again. Hey, I won't see you again. I'm out of here, though. I got you. He's like, no, seriously. It's like $4 million worth of damage that we just created. And look, get the fuck out of here. Like, yo. So that was the movie.
Also, I just want to remind you that we never discussed something that I feel was could have been a potentially very important thing for character development for both the dumbass sister and Billy Blanks, but it was never mentioned again.
What?
When they first get to the apartment, Billy Blanks specifically says, "Are you just gonna live off the inheritance?" Meaning that their parents are dead and they have money to live off of, but they never bond or talk about the death of their parents ever in the fucking movie because they shoehorn all of their exposition into 20-second disjointed conversations that don't go anywhere.
So DK, your lesson for the next movie is this: unplug. Don't ask questions.
No, D, you don't understand.
No, you have to unplug.
You don't understand.
No,
I
no,
did
no, no,
unplug.
no.
I
No, you
unplugged
didn't.
and I watched this movie, and you know what? I
You
fucking
did,
loved
sir.
it. I
You
fucking
did.
loved it. But one part of me remembered to go back and watch it again, and I took notes. And I had questions.
You're gonna have more questions. I don't know the next movie I got set up for you, nigga, but you're gonna have more questions. Actually, I think we might keep up this whole Billy Blanks thing, man. I think I might keep it in the realm with Billy Blanks. I might just switch it up on you and just say, hey, let's do another bad movie in the action realm. Maybe I give you Just Speakman. Maybe you don't know.
Honestly, I want to. Honestly,
do you know anything about that nigga?
I want to do an episode where we make fun of flat earthers. So let's do the Truman Show.
Wait. You can't be bringing up these dumbass jokes that I'm not ready for. Wait, what? What do I gotta do with the Truman Show? What do I gotta do with the Truman Show?
No, okay, so the leader of the flat earth movement, I don't want to say the leader, but the leader of one of the biggest groups in the flat earth movement is a dude named Mark Sargent. And in all of his arguments for flat earth, for some reason, the turning point in his life was watching the movie The Truman Show. Because the world was just one big city for Truman in this dome. And that's what he thinks the world looks like.
It's so funny. To be, and I get it is a theory. It is a stupid, weird theory to have. You know, I guess when you want to think about who controls the world, what controls the world, shit like that. Okay, fine. It's a fine up there. But I always feel that always comes from a place of like privilege. Like only people who are rich think that the earth is flat and all this is a set.
You know what?
Always feel that way.
I think that the world is flat and that there's really a government conspiracy going on. And I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? There are real government conspiracies to worry about.
I love that crap, man. Like, I don't know. We're getting lied to. All the black
nigga,
people.
The war on drugs.
You think? Wait a minute, come on, the abuse, the cops, the politicians lying to us constantly. Yeah, that part.
Like, I live out here in Baltimore. It is The Wire.
No, guys. No, guys. Think about it. Have you ever seen the sun actually set? And one person, oh shit, we're through the looking glass now, people. It's always one, dog. So, like I said, I don't know what I got set up on you.
Have you ever seen the end of a rainbow?
I got a question.
No, you dumbass nigga.
I got a question.
So I was funny thing. I was watching this video on Flat Earth, and this dude, he was literally just harassing people at the fucking mall, and I recognized the mall that he was at because it was in Panama City where I was stationed at, and I was like, this nigga's really bothering people on 15th Street. He gonna get his ass beat.
Yo, I just find it funny, man. Look, whatever. I'm not about to sit here and talk about how the earth is flat and how actually I think we're living on top of a moving turtle. That's what D believes, and I don't want pushing that shit on nobody. So anyway,
you are not allowed to read any more Stephen King books.
Read, nigga. I'm D. I don't read. I only read comic books. Shit, you forgot who the fuck I am. Anyway, DK, like I say to everybody that comes on the show, DK, it's been nice talking to you.
It's been nice talking to you too, bro.